welcome back to A Father's Love. Sorry it's been a couple of days since I've posted any kind of video on here, but I've been a little busy. But I'm back now. And if you remember where we left off the last time, we were in Genesis chapter 3, where the serpent had talked Adam and Eve into eating the fruit off the tree of good and evil, better known as the fall of man in the Bible. So today we move on to chapter 4, where it talks about Cain and Abel. That was the story of Cain and Abel. We'll go ahead and get 2 chapters in today, so we'll read chapter 4 and 5 in Genesis today. So, I will just stick to the one chapter, okay? Sorry. But, I hadn't pre-read this, so I don't know where it's going to lead to. I remember a few things about reading the Cain and Abel story in the Bible, so I guess what we can do is we'll read it, and then after we read it, we'll talk a little bit about it, okay? Okay, so if you would, go get your Bibles, if you don't have them with you already, and go ahead and open up to chapter 4 in Genesis, and follow along with me, okay? Now Adam lay with his wife Eve, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Cain. She said, "With the help of the Lord, I have brought forth a man." Later she gave birth to his brother Abel. Now Abel kept flocks, and Cain worked the soil. In the course of time, Cain brought some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to the Lord. But Abel brought fat portions from some of his firstborn of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor. So Cain was very angry, and his face was downcast. And the Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do what is not right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must master it." Now Cain said to his brother Abel, "Let's go out to the field." And while they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. And the Lord said to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" "I don't know," he replied. "Am I my brother's keeper?" The Lord said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are under a curse and driven from the ground, which opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crops for you. You will be a restless wanderer on the earth." Cain said to the Lord, "My punishment is more than I can bear. Today you are driving me from the land, and I will be hidden from your presence. I will be a restless wanderer on the earth, and whoever finds me will kill me." The Lord said to him, "Not so. If anyone kills Cain, he will suffer vengeance 7 times over." Then the Lord put a mark on Cain, so that no one who found him would kill him. So Cain went out from the Lord's presence and lived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. Cain lay with his wife, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Enoch. Cain was then building a city, and named it after his son Enoch. To Enoch was born Irad, and Irad was the father of Mehujael. Mehujael was the father of Methusael. Methusael was the father of Lamech. Lamech married two women, one named Ada, the other named Zillah. Ada gave birth to Jabal. He was the father of those who live in the tents and raise livestock. His brother's name was Jubal. And he was the father of all who play the harp and flute. Zillah also had a son, Tubal-Cain, who forged all kinds of tools out of bronze and iron. Tubal-Cain's sister was Naamah, and Lamech said to his wives, Ada and Zillah, listen to me, wives of Lamech, hear my words. I have killed a man for wounding me, a young man for injuring me. If Cain is avenged 7 times, then Lamech 77 times. Adam lay with his wife again, and she gave birth to a son, and named him Seth, saying, God has granted me another child in place of Abel, since Cain killed him. Seth also had a son, and named him Enosh. At that time, men began to call on the name of the Lord. Okay, that concludes chapter 4. Let's talk about that for a minute, though. I mean, why would Cain kill his brother? Just because he was jealous? Because he was jealous of doing the right, or Abel doing the right thing? And God saw favor on him? Now what gets me about this is the part here where it says, if you do, where he's speaking to Cain, he says, if you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must master it. I think that's the message in this whole passage right here. If you do what's right, the Lord will accept you. But if you don't, sin's waiting for you, and it's going to get you, because it desires to have you. So, try to stay away from that if you can. We want to be more like Cain, or we want to be more like Abel, and live our lives good for the Lord. Okay? We have to do that kind of stuff. Alright, thanks for joining me today. And next time we'll pick up with chapter 5. We'll read about the descendants from Adam all the way up to Noah. Okay, so again, thanks for tuning into A Father's Love, and I love each and every one of you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay?